Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, once again, this is Pre-Camp Precepts. Alright, and the topic today is going to be, alright, they all strove to the truth unto death. And I'm probably going to continue this, like in the post-camp pep talk, Lord willing. Alright, but, alright, they all strove for the truth unto death, like it's based on this one scripture right here. Alright, Ecclesiasticus 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Alright, so, like a lot of the men of the Lord, like they were either, like most of them were like martyrs. Alright, most of them, alright, like all of them that were considered of the elect and the men of the Lord, like they, their entire life, or as soon as they put their hand on the plow, like they didn't, like stop doing the work, or they didn't, they didn't like take any breaks or like hiatuses. Like all the rest of their life was contributed to like doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, suck you. Alright, Ezekiel 33:17. Yet the children of thy people say, the way of the Lord is not equal. But as for them, their way is not equal. When the righteous turneth from his righteousness, and committeth iniquity, he shall even die thereby. Alright, and the point is, so I was looking for, alright, because like basically, alright, so like in verse 13, Ezekiel 33:13. When I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live, if he trust to his own righteousness, and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered. But for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall die for it. Alright, so basically like what's going to happen is, now let's say if you were like in the truth at one point, or whether it be like back in the old school or even back in the ancient world, like once you did like that wicked act, like Judas is an example, King Saul, like it's like the Lord's not dealing with you anymore. None of your righteousness is going to be remembered, or none of it's like all the videos you put up, all the demons you cast out, all the fruit you bear and all that. Alright, none of that's going to matter. Like if you like stop. Like if you stop doing the work, and if you stop like doing righteousness. Of course it says like a righteous man falleth 7 times and getteth up. Alright, but like a lot of you just like fall and then you like stay down basically. Or whether it be just like not doing the work, or like speaking against the men of the Lord. Because even I took this one like so-called religion class or whatever. Alright, and they were talking about 2 different types of sins: sins of commission and omission. Like sins of commission were like sins that you actively like commit and all that. Alright, and sins of omission were things like you neglect to do something, and that's like wickedness. Alright, and like there's no like doctrine in stone as far as like that goes, but there are certain sins that like for example, like the I was in Ezekiel the 33rd chapter, and it was talking about like if you don't warn the wicked of their wicked ways, that's considered like a sin and all that. Alright, so yeah, it was pretty much on point for the most part. Alright, and because even like Proverbs says that forget the scripture, but like like someone who's lazy is someone who's a companion to someone who like kills and destroys, like roughly paraphrasing. Like Luke 9:62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man putting his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So if you're not fit for the kingdom of the Most High, like even if you were like doing the work at one point, alright, and then you like stop for whatever reason, or whether it was for your or for your so-called family, or for your job, for like tribulation or whatever, or out of it's like boredom or whatever reason, like the Lord's not going to be like dealing with you anymore. Right. So I'm gonna go with just go with Matthew chapter 7. Alright, Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. Alright, because like all these like camps, like out, like mostly those Israelite Summit like unity camps, right, there are a lot of people in there that like first and foremost like all their doctrines are off, like and they don't spend any time like calling each other out on it, right, and trying to get to the truth of the matter. Alright, another thing is like there's a lot of people that it's like tolerance for like taking like breaks, going on hiatus, like it's like not showing up until there's like some good food to eat or whatever, or like not everyone like doing like their office like properly. Alright, and like they like a lot of them like they know the name and all that. Alright, and like when they do go out on the highways and byways, they get those like scoffers and all that. Alright, and they like confound people. Alright, because like it's like one West Hebrew Israelites in general, like around like a different level than like anyone else who's like dealing with the scriptures. Alright, so of course like they're gonna be like when you confound someone, that's also like casting out a demon or whatever. Verse 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? Or just like telling people like who they really are, right, and all that. Alright, but it's right, that doesn't like even Yahushua said that that's not going to make you like a part of the elect just because you've done all those things. And I will profess, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Alright, so you're someone who works iniquity is someone who does like evil things. Alright, and that's what you're compared to, like even though you think you're being righteous and doing the work. Alright, but with that I'm gonna head down to camp. And Lord willing, I'm gonna either like continue with this, or it's gonna be it's obviously gonna be like some sort of like subject and all that, but with that I want to say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Our double honors to the apostle at GMS. Alright, Shalom.